Right on cue. Yeah. So welcome to another game day live game day simul stream, that is, of the Michigan Sports Street podcast on Stables Media for Saturday, 2021. Tomorrow is Father's Day, by the way. I'm Taylor Phillips, and this stream is of Tigers Angels Game 3 of 4 is sponsored by the Viget Sports mobile app, where great fans cover. Sign up with a referral code Stables. Follow me on Twitter at DT2Phillips. Got Tigers batting first. Yeah, there's Shohei Ohtani hitting that two-run home run off of Jose Urena. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani is really, really good. He's an all-star. No doubt about that. So the Tigers lineup looks like this. Robbie Grossman in right field, Jonathan Scope at first, Jeimer Candelario at third, Miguel Cabrera cleanup DH, Eric Haas in left field, Daz Cameron in center, Willie Castro at second base, Jake Rogers catching, and Harold Castro at short, because Nico Goodrum has been placed on the 10-day injured list with left finger tendonitis. Infielder Isaac Paredes recalled from the Toledo AAA Toledo Mudhens. All right. They're going to take on Patrick Sandoval, 3.51 ERA. One and 2 record in 5 starts, 13 walks, 31 strikeouts, 5 home runs given up. Defensively, Upton, Ward, and Rengifo. In the outfield, Anthony Rendon, Jose Iglesias, David Fletcher, and Jared Walsh from third to first, and then Kurt Suzuki catching. So Robbie Grossman leads off. And Sandoval's first pitch is just a tad low for ball one. The game is televised on FS1. By the way, you can follow me on Twitter at DT2Phillips. Check the standings here. Tigers 29 and 41, 2.5 back of the Royals for third place. They're actually tied for fourth place with the Minnesota Twins, 29-41, both teams' records. And Grossman flies it to right center field, but that's where Rengifo leaps to the warning track. Not phenomenally, but he tracks it down, 1 up, 1 down. Takes up. Let me check on those Twins, by the way. Pirates beat the Indians again, or Pirates beat the Indians back 6-3. Twins edged the awful Texas Rangers 3-2. Scope up next. 12 home runs, leading the Tigers in home runs. 270 average. First pitch to him. Line drive towards second. but nobody is there. Could have been a line out, but instead it's a single. Before that single, I wanted to check his OPS. I didn't get to. 779 OPS, 33 RBIs. Probably his OPS is now probably over 780 because of that single. Jamer Candelario up next. Candelario fouls one away. Where the heck is the ball strike count? You dipsticks. You FS1 dipsticks. Here, I'll count as 1-1. Count 1-2 now. That was a strike. Too close to take on the outside corner on a curveball, 79 miles an hour. And Candelario swings and misses, 2 out. It'll be up to Miguel Cabrera, the over-the-hill designated hitter, hitting cleanup. I don't understand why the Tigers continue to hit him cleanup. Oh, and 1 on Cabrera. Oh, and 2. Patrick Sandoval about to get out of this inning. And Cabrera swings and misses. Strike, steer, right. 3. He. Cabrera's out of there. Yeah, I'm pulling on Leslie Nielsen. Tigers go down almost quietly. Just leave a scope single stranded. Scoreless heading to the bottom of the first. Angels coming to bat. The Islanders lead the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-0, second intermission. So, here's the update, just in case you might have missed it. Nico Goodrum placed on the 10-day injured list with left finger tendonitis. Infielder Isaac Paredes was recalled earlier today from AAA Toledo, the Mud Hens. From last night, Matt Boyd said to miss at least 1 month with inflammation and discomfort in his left arm. And you can follow me on Twitter at DT2Phillips. And then there you go. There's our show's social media platforms. There are the show's social media platforms. And the Angels are at bat. There's already one out. Wiley Peralta, 429, 10th season. In the majors? Justin Upton lines out right back to Peralta. Now Shohei Ohtani. 2 pitches, 1 out. 1-0. The 1-0 to Ohtani, high and outside, 2-0. Ohtani is going to wait on the 2-0. Wiley Peralta, first start in the majors in like quite a while, if ever. 2-0 is a strike call on the outside corner. Fourth Angel all time with 20-plus homers and 10-plus stolen base before the All-Star game. Shohei Ohtani. 2-1 is low, 3-1. 2-1 is low, 3 balls, 1 strike. Almost in the dirt, but over but low. Still. Ohtani hitting 273. Strike 2, 3-2. That was taken on the outside corner. Shohei Ohtani has yet to swing the bat tonight thus far. Taylor Ward on deck. 1 out, bases empty. 3-2 pitch to Ohtani. Swing and a miss. He swung the bat all right. He just struck out. Whiffed out. Ohtani whiffs at it. 2 up, 2 down. Whiffer. Taylor Ward. Fouls the first pitch off, right side, 0-1. That was 95 miles an hour from Peralta. Eesh. Now a ground ball to third. Diving play by Candelario, and he throws to first to just barely get Taylor Ward. 3 up, 3 down. Scoreless after 1 inning of play. Wow. Impressive diving play by Jeimer Candelario. Uh-huh. This is the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast live game day stream, simul stream for Saturday, June 19th, 2021. Tigers and Angels, game 3 of 4, sponsored by the Viget Sports mobile app where great fans cover. Sign up with the referral code STABLES. Angels are a 1.5 run favorite. While the Tigers continue their probable tank. They made a little bit of progress. 2.5 games away from third place, but it's such a weak division. Right now, as I go to the American League Central Division standings, Tigers are 29-41, tied for fourth with the Minnesota Twins. 414 winning percentage to be exact. Tigers hold that tiebreaker for some reason. Because they were previously ahead of the Twins. The White Sox, 43-27, 614 winning percentage, first place. Yeah, that's a weak division. The Indians, second place, 4 games back, 38-30, 559 winning percentage. That too is weak. Kansas City Royals, 31-38, 11.5 back, 449 winning percentage, weak. That's weak for third place. Eric Haas leads off. First pitch from Sandoval, a nasty curveball low and in the dirt. Haas takes. Haas lays off of it. Ball 1, 819 OPS, 238 average. I believe Haas would be the Haas still has the highest OPS, leading the Tigers in OPS with 819. The 1-0 is low and inside, 2-0. Yeah, 2-0. Two curveballs, a 2-0 count, a 2-0. Swinging a drive down the right field line. Rengifo tracks it down at the wall near the foul pole, just barely in foul territory, not quite enough distance for a home run. Rengifo makes the catch nonetheless, 1 up, 1 down. Maybe it was in fair territory, but still not enough distance for a home run. 1 up, 1 down. And that'll bring up Daz Cameron. Sandoval 15 pitches in. Here's pitch number 16. Inside, a little bit low as well. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Daz Cameron, 143 average, 515 OPS. A homer and 3 RBIs. He hasn't played many games this season, but that doesn't even matter. Stats are way, way low. The 1-0 fouled back to over the mesh. 1 ball, 1 strike. One curveball right at the knees for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tigers Angels go at it again tomorrow late afternoon at 3:37. The 1-2 is outside, 2-2. Daz Cameron. Spencer Torkelson, ranked third in prospects in the top, and Tigers' top prospects. Riley Green 15th, Matt Manning 18th. Made his debut 2 nights ago. Took a loss, but not too shabby. Daz Cameron swings and misses strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. I believe Willie Castro is up next. He is playing second base tonight, followed by Jake Rogers and then Harold at catcher, and then the backup shorts listed backup shortstop Harold Castro who doesn't hit too well either. First pitch, curveball, right down the double bullseye for strike 1. Willie Castro, 221 average, 649 in OPS, 6 homers, 25 RBIs. The 0-1. Bouncer foul down the third baseline, 0-2. .22 pitches thrown by Patrick Sandoval. The 0-2 to Willie Castro. Ground ball, second base. That's going to be 3 up, 3 down. Still scoreless going into the bottom of the second. Let's check the rest of the scores on the MLB Gameday app, on the MLB at Bat mobile app. The Cincinnati Reds and San Diego Padres are tied at 5 at Petco Park. No, it's now 7-5 Padres. A 2-run home run by Ha-Seong Kim, scoring Tommy Pham. Also, the Milwaukee Brewers and Colorado Rockies are tied at 3 after 3 innings of play. 3s are wild. The Los Angeles Dodgers and Phoenix, Arizona lead the Diamondbacks 2-0. Top 2, 1-out man on first for Buehler against Peacock on the mound. For the D-backs, Tampa Bay Rays and Seattle Mariners scoreless, top second. Man on first, nobody out for Morgan against Gilbert. The New York Mets beat the Washington Nationals 5-1, 5-1, and the Nationals beat the Mets 6-2. Both games in a doubleheader. The Yankees beat the Oakland Athletics 7-5. I read earlier this was today's free play from Joe Madden Sports. I'd like to give a shout out to that beautiful woman. One of the co-hosts of Hustle and Grind, along with Cammy P, Cam Parsons. 0-1 on Anthony Rendon, 241 average, 679 OPS, 4 homers, 30 RBIs. Marlins destroyed the Chicago Cubs 11-1 at Wrigley Field. Miami firing on all cylinders. A pop-up, foul territory, first base side. Jonathan Scope makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Pirates doubled up the Indians 6-3 at PNC Park. The Toronto Blue Jays edged the Baltimore Orioles 10-7 in an almost slugfest. The Minnesota Twins edged nipped the awful Texas Rangers 3-2 at Globe Light Park. There's the other Joe Madden, manager of the Angels. Jared Walsh, line drive left center field for at least a single. Walsh is going to try to stretch it to a double, and he does. A standing double. With one out. Philadelphia Phillies beat the San Francisco Giants 13-6 at AT&T Park. The Boston Red Sox took good care of the Kansas City Royals 7-1 at Kauffman Stadium, and the Houston Astros held off the Chicago White Sox 7-3 at Minute Maid Park. The St. Louis Cardinals and Atlanta Braves were rained out, postponed. SunTrust Park. That was a 7:15 scheduled first pitch. Jose Iglesias, the former Tiger, facing a 1-0 count. Curveball in there for strike one. 1-1 the count. Iglesias 271 average. Let me check his OPS, you dipsticks. 684 OPS, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. Very typical of Jose Iglesias. Fastball 95 on the outside corner for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Jared Walsh on second with a double. If this game remains scoreless for long, I might. Harold Castro makes a diving play on a bouncer up the middle. That saves a run, but that's an infield single for Jose Iglesias. That puts runners on the corners with 1 out. The middle infield will shift into double play depth, supposedly. Luis Rengifo takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. 182 average, 536 OPS, a home run, 2 RBIs. That's all. The 1-0, a curveball outside. Either that or a changeup. In there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a ground ball to second. Willie Castro flips it to Harold Castro for 1 at second for 1 out, and that's all they'll get. The run scores. A fielder's choice. Angels take a 1-0 lead as Jared Walsh comes in to score. Angels playing a little bit of small ball here in this bottom half of the second inning. Here's Kurt Suzuki, 235 average. Takes the first pitch low and outside for ball 1 on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. 637 OPS, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. 2 outs and Rengifo on first. The 1-0 was inside. Two balls, no strikes. A 4-6 fielder's choice. Now it's 3-0 on Kurt Suzuki, a former Washington National. Won the World Series with the Washington Nationals. Three and 1. 95 mile an hour. That was a 95 mile an hour fastball. I got this DVR remote here. 3 balls, 1 strike to Kurt Suzuki. And a fly ball to left. Not deep at all, Aracas. Runs in and makes the catch. Angels settle for 1. They lead the Tigers 1-0 after 2. Gotta block a couple people adding me on Facebook that I don't even know. So here's the scoring update in case you people missed it. I'm gonna keep sharing the hell out of this stream here, this live stream here. There you go. Post it on Facebook. Oh my God. So shoot. Yeah, third period underway between the Lightning and Islanders. Game 4. Oh, 3-2 Islanders. They led 3-0 after 2. The Lightning have come back within a goal. 3-2 Islanders. 6:33 left, third period. See if the Tigers game is back on FS1 for the top half of the third inning. It is. Just in time. Sharpshooter. Yeah, I'm a sharpshooter with my own remote. Perfect timing on that shot, on that channel switch. So Patrick Sandoval goes back to work. Against Jake Rogers, 186 average, 640 OPS, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. 74-mile-an-hour changeup in there for strike one, 0-1. And changeup, 75-mile-an-hour, out just a tad outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. No, they're both curveballs. Wait a minute. 1-1. 89-mile-an-hour. Well, it's high for ball 2, 2-1. It's a slider, 89 miles an hour. Two 82-mile-an-hour slider, I guess. No, a changeup? Wait a minute. A curveball is slower than a changeup? I did not know that. It's high, 3-1. Jake Rogers. Against Jake Rogers. The 3-1. Rogers gets a piece of it, but fouls it back on the ground, on the turf to the back, on the grass to the backstop. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Harold Castro on deck. Jake Rogers leading off for the Tigers in the top half of the 3rd inning. Angels lead the Tigers 1-0. And the full count pitch, payoff pitch is outside for ball 4, and Jake Rogers draws a leadoff walk. That was an 84-mile-an-hour changeup. Got a like from Wise Guys Wagers. Shout out to them. Harold Castro, 268 average. Digging in, 622 OPS, 1 homer run, 13 RBIs. And Harold Castro tried to lay down a bunt. Foul ball. Strike 1, 0-1. Sandoval gets the signal, goes to the stretch, checks Rogers at first, or peeks at him. The 0-1, changeup, right down the bullseye for strike 2. Right on the bullseye for strike 2. 0-2 on Harold Castro. And the 0-2, check swing. And Harold Castro was going to be called out. And he might have gone through. I don't know. I'll have to check the replay. Here's the angle. No, he did not go. But it's called strike 3 anyway. It's remember, Nico Guderim is out on the 10-day injured list with left finger tendonitis, so Harold Castro cannot afford to risk getting ejected. Grossman takes a curveball on the inside corner. Strike 1. Grossman batting from the right side as the Tigers go back at the top of the order. Rogers leaves off at first with 1 out. Grossman takes strike 2. 83. Grossman is going to decide not to swing the bat. What a joke. Grossman's better than that. And the 0-2 in the dirt, 1 and 2. The 1-2, just outside at the area at the top of the strike zone, but just outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to Robbie Grossman. Two foul back line drive form to the backstop. Still 2 and 2 on Grossman. Jonathan Scope on deck in case there's not a double play, in case Grossman does not hit into a double play. Sandoval stretch the 2-2, called strike 3 on the outside corner. Swing the bat, Robbie. Jonathan Scope up now, 1 for 1 with a single in the first. 2 outs. Jake Rogers remaining on first base. Takes his lead. Sandoval stretches. Now the first pitch to Scope. Swung on a miss. Try to swing for the fences here. Keep your eye on the ball. 0-1 on Scope. The 0-1 is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sandoval stretches. The 1-1 to Scope. Fly ball down the right field line, foul ball. Just 1 row back into the first row along the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jonathan Scope. Bunch of idiots in the stands, especially Tiger fans. Stupid. One more strike should end it here. Yep, swing and a miss. Scope goes down swinging. Angels still lead the Tigers 1-0. Let's go back to those scores, shall we? Yeah, already a half minute to go in the third period, by the way. Still tied at 3, Brewers and Rockies, bottom 4 at Coors Field. Dodgers now lead the Diamondbacks 3-0, top 3 at Chase Field in Phoenix. Tampa Bay Rays lead the Seattle Mariners 2-1, bottom 2nd, but the Mariners have the bases loaded 2 out. Rays led 2-0. Opened the scoring with 2 runs in the 2nd. Mariners got on the board just recently. And the Islanders hang on to beat the Lightning 3-2. The series at 2 games apiece. The one of the Stanley Cup semifinal. Girl Scout. Cookie. 3:19 left, fourth quarter. The Brooklyn Nets just barely lead the Milwaukee Bucks 101-99. It's game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Nets have the ball, up by 2. All the rest of the Major League Baseball scores for today have gone final. The Milwaukee Bucks have a chance to tie or take the lead. .2-0 on Fletcher, 2.73 ERA. The 2-0 is a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Fletcher has 0 home runs, 2 RBIs. That's David Fletcher, 621 OPS. Strike called, 3 balls, 1 strike. Justin Upton on deck, the leadoff hitter, the lineup leadoff hitter. 3-1, chop foul, down third base line. (3-2), bouncer up the middle and just past Harold Castro into center field for a single. So Fletcher leads off with a single. Harold Castro should have dove for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna make meme banners. As Justin Upton takes the first pitch, curveball low, ball 1. Justin Upton has a 1.005 OPS as a leadoff man under Joe Madden. 310 average, 595 slugging, 6 home runs, yes. And Upton pops it up. Jake Rogers makes the catch. The ball stays in play. 1 out. And what happens here? And Fletcher somehow moves up to third. Rogers makes a throwing error. Fletcher steals second. Jake Rogers. Fletcher goes on Jake Rogers' catch. No, wait, that's a throwing error on Wiley Peralta, the pitcher. Jake Rogers actually threw the ball right back to Wiley Peralta. While Fletcher stole second, Wiley tried to steal second and did. Wiley Peralta threw a wild towards second and into center field. And Fletcher ends up on third base. The ineptitude of the Tigers' defense, or lack thereof, continues. Still all in one play. Ohtani takes the 0-1 inside 1-1. That throwing error should be on Wiley Peralta, not Jake Rogers. They tabbed it on Jake. MLB scored it as E2, and Ohtani takes Peralta deep, 2-run home run. Angels lead 3-0. Yeah, that's Ohtani again. That's Ohtani for you. An opposite field 2-run home run. What else is new? And a double by Taylor Ward. That was almost ground rule. Ward still stands up with a double anyway. He thought that was going to be a ground rule double, but it's a double anyway. So who cares? Langford has a huge you-know-what. I don't know if you're Sour Shoes' father, Frank, or not, but no more phone calls, please. Taylor Ward on second with a one-out standing double. Anthony Rendon up next, 0-for-1, fouled out in the second inning. And we're still in the third. First pitch to him, high, ball one on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah, the Angels are going to rock the Tigers again. I picked the Angels. Minus a run and a half. Ground ball to Candelario. Throw to first, 2 out. Ward stays on second. Peter Martinez at 45 Peter Martinez on Twitter. Ohtani is the outstanding athlete you don't see every day. He's the complete package in one player. He can throw 100, can hit a ball 400 feet, can run. You can take him to Hollywood and he could be a movie star. He can become a movie star. Hashtag Shohei Ohtani. Hashtag complete package. Yeah, Pedro Martinez is spot on. Pedro Martinez, an MLB Network analyst. And what do you know? Hey, another opposite field home run by Anthony Rendon. Nope, that's not an opposite field home run, but it's a 2-run home run by Anthony Rendon, and the Angels lead it 5-0. I'm actually rooting for the Angels to win. The Tigers, the Yelich family deserves this garbage. I was going to say, get ready for another crappy game for Tigers fans everywhere. Yeah. Riley Peralta is getting rocked. Still 2 out. Oh my God, yep. Yeah, this is not surprising at all. No way. Jose Iglesias, a former Tiger. 1-1 the count. Two and two. And Jose Iglesias is going to ground out to Candelario. Just got a notification from the Score Mobile app. That's the end of the 3rd inning. So after 3, the Angels lead the Tigers. Five nothing. So I want to do one more quick thing before I wrap it up. Just take a look at the rest of this. One more scoring update. Top 5, Brewers and Rockies still tied at 3. Dodgers still lead the Diamondbacks 3-0, bottom 3rd. Mariners lead the Rays 5-2. Seattle a 5 spot. A grand slam by J.P. Crawford. Yeah, that's a highlight for you. All the rest of the MLB scores have gone final. So that's it. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. This has been the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast live game day simul stream for Saturday, June 29, 2021. Tigers and Angels game 3 of 4. Sponsored by the Viget Sports mobile app where great fans cover. Sign up with a referral code Stables. I'm Taylor Phillips. Follow me on Twitter at DT2Phillips. Follow our show on Twitter at Michigan_Truth, also on Periscope and Instagram at Michigan_Truth, and like it on Facebook. So that's it. I am out. See ya. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Hit him with a hind. Power to the people. We rest our case. Stay safe. Go Angels.